Anyway, without really establishing this great character revelation that he has with the others, Willis and the others finally reconverge and go to a field of flowers where Kokomon was originally taken in order to try and defeat him once and for all. What follows is a battle sequence that is so terribly edited, it's almost impossible to watch. It's choppy, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and I'll be damned if I can tell you what's going on here. It does establish that Kokomon can digivolve on his own and reaches his ultimate level. They don't even land a hit on him in this phase, and it's a pretty one-sided fight. Despite this though, he disappears and seems to leave the battle, but then reappears only a few minutes later in his friggin' mega form. How the hell did he do that? I know that the virus gives him superpowers, but that's just cheating. Anyway, with the virus and his mega powers, he's able to de-digivolve all of the other Digimon down to their rookie level and starts tossing them around like they're rag dolls. At this point, it's not even a fair fight, and it's clear that none of them can win. After TK and Kari show up with Angemon and Angelwomon, somehow, don't ask, it's not really explained, the evil Kokomon somehow manages to de-age all of our heroes back down 4 years into the past. For reasons that still escape me, because it doesn't really affect very much, and it doesn't seem to affect the two Angel Digimon at all. And then this happens.
Angemon Morph Digivolve to Seraphimon.
Angelwomon Digivolve to Magnadramon.
Oh my god. Do I even need to explain how many ways from Sunday this is so utterly stupid? Alright, here it goes. First off, it was established very early on in the series that Angemon was a very rare appearance because he was so much stronger than all the other Digimon, and could harm evil Digimon that the other characters could not. Even Angelwomon, who is admittedly a much more common appearance, still has this ability because of her holy light attacks. And neither of these characters ever reached their mega forms in the show, or indeed any of the other incarnations of Digimon. And even if they did, it wouldn't be over something as simple as the plot says so. This is something you do for a major character revelation. If I ever find out who made such a stupid decision, I swear to God I will hunt you down and beat you with my giant bubble wand. But it gets even stupider. You see, these two Megas who could probably decimate a Mega level Digimon like him, they don't even try to fight him. Instead, they start encircling each other trying to create the golden Digi-Eggs, something that I'm not sure how they know they can do it, and it's never brought up again anywhere in the entire series. So instead of having two of the most powerful Mega-level Holy Digimon fight off this infected enemy, we are instead going to have two Digimon armor Digivolve using golden Digi-Eggs, which admittedly are more powerful than ordinary Digi-Eggs, but shouldn't be able to measure up to the power of Seraphimon and Magdramon. My god, this plot point is so stupid and forced it actually hurts. Anyway, Rapidmon and Magnamon try fighting him off, but unfortunately, due to the virus inside of him, he's able to regenerate abnormally quickly. So despite the fact that they blow his friggin' head off, he's still able to recover from the attack and continue fighting. Then they get the bright idea of going inside of him and ripping him apart from inside out. He gladly swallows them with no further questions. The two Digimon travel inside his body until they come across what they believe to be a physical manifestation of the virus and completely obliterate it, causing a rather disturbing scene where we see Kokomon holding his head for a few seconds until he reverts back to his good form for a few moments. However, without the regenerative powers of the virus, the battle was apparently too much for him, and he disintegrates into sparklies. That could have been a very sad and dramatic scene, but unfortunately, once again, I don't care about Willis or Kokomon, so any emotional value that scene might have had is completely moot. And so Vmon and Terriermon float down, apparently unharmed by the fact that they were inside him when he disintegrated, and then we cut to one of the biggest betrayals of continuity in Digimon ever.
Don't be sad, Willis. One thing you have to learn about Digimon, they never really die. Huh?
Yes, it's true, Digimon never die. When they're in the digital world, you punts! This video has already gone on way longer than I originally intended, but this is one of the biggest missteps of the whole thing. That one little statement, combined with what we see a little later on, goes out of its way to betray one of the biggest parts of Digimon mythos. Yes, it is once again established very early on in the series that if a Digimon dies in the digital world, they are not destroyed for good. Instead, their data is merely reconfigured into a Digi-Egg that will eventually hatch and will become the same Digimon, sometimes with their memories intact and sometimes not. It is even later in the series established that a Digimon that dies in the real world cannot come back to life, merely because there is no way for its data to return to the digital world and reconfigure itself. So they just become disembodied spirits at best, or just completely disappear at worst. This is not only a huge part of the mythos, but a major plot point come the Season 2 finale, and to just completely throw it out the window like this is infuriating. Anyway, Willis and the Digidestined go their separate ways. Terriermon and Willis find Kokomon's egg washed up on a beach somewhere. In the real world, I remind you. And it all ends with Kokomon's champion forms yelling out loudly while we hear Smash Mouth in the background. Oh god. And so that's Digimon the Movie, and it is infuriating. Admittedly, the first two parts of the movie are okay, mostly because they're just okay. The first part is a bit superfluous, but overall serves as a good origin story, and the second part, while it does suffer from a lot of shaky editing and quite a few really bad puns, it would have served as a great climax to the movie just because of how tension-filled it is. The third part, however, is wretched no matter what language you're watching it in. I highly recommend that you just watch to the end of Infermon's part, and then just stop watching there, because the third part is really unnecessary. The Willis subplot that we're told about throughout the entire movie feels horseshoed in, and is really, really tedious to go through. Even though it is leading up to the third part of the movie, we still don't care about Willis. This could have been a great way to introduce Digimon to a much more mainstream audience, especially considering that this movie was released theatrically. Instead, though, it falls short in almost every category. This is a movie that is for the completionists only, or for jackasses who review this on the internet. There's your frigging review. Can I go now? Oh no, not yet. You still have something else to look at. That little extra that came on your DVD. Oh dear God, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, great. Yes, the Digimon movie in its video release, both the VHS and the DVD version, come with a little something extra. This abominably bad music video of Kids in America, sung by the band Len. First off, I hate this song, both in its real version and in this version. Second of all, this is a horrible looking video, looking like it was done in Flash by a 5th grader. Third, and this is the most pertinent part, what does this have to do with the movie? Yes, we see the band later on trying to get to the premiere before it opens, but my god, that's quite a stretch putting such a horribly bad music video into a kids movie. My god. You know, if this had been left out, my day would have been much better. But no, instead I had to watch it and then talk about it to you people. This just might be just as bad as all the continuity issues of the third part of this movie. My god, make it stop right now. I'm done. There, I talked about it. Now keep up your end of the bargain and get me out of here. Huh. It would seem I underestimated you and your abilities. Very well. I will send you back to your world. But you're not leaving empty-handed. Oh, what, you have more for me? What now? Now, You all have to review this next. Haha. Oh, come on, man. I like this game. Yes, but the rest of the internet disparages it, so when you review it and give it a positive review, it will destroy your empire. Oh, alright, that's it. Come here, you son of a bitch. I'm going to beat you till you scream like a banshee. Goodbye, little one. Oh, don't worry. We'll meet again soon. Sooner than you'd like.
One thing you have to learn about Digimon, they never really die. Huh?